And look at you. You made it. Once again, we're just making this a regular, regimented thing. I'm Kevin Robinson Jr. Thank you for tapping into my channel. Do me a favor. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you find any value here. Any value. All right? We're going to take a sip of this rich nigga water. We're going to get right into it. That's good shit. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. So, the wealth mindset. How you can obtain it now. So even if you broke right now, how you can obtain the wealth mindset, which is the abundance mindset. All right? Now, why is this important? This is important because at the end of the day, if you want to grow some kind of wealth in your life, you have to come from a place of abundance. If you're coming from a place of scarcity, you will forever be poor. Forever. A scarcity mindset would be one of, you're coming from a low vibrational place, you come from a place of jealousy, envy. You say shit like, fuck that nigga don't deserve this, and all this other shit. And how the fuck did this bitch get this? That's none of your motherfucking business. Haters, I ain't never met a rich hater. Never. So if you want to get wealthy, this is how you do it. All right? Let's do it. So these are things that I had to break in order to gain some true wealth. So you got to break that scarcity mindset. The scarcity mindset will keep you poor for the rest of your life. And the reason why scarcity was something that I had as a young man is because I grew up broke. I was raised by my mom, by both my parents. They had me when they were 19, 20. But I have shared rooms with my mom for most of my life. Me and my mom lived on a bunk bed. And that's reality. Like, I had to share a room with my mom in a bunk bed for the first couple of years of my life. I didn't have my own room until I was about 14. And I didn't really have any stability in my life until I became an adult financially. My parents did the best they could though, but you know, that's just reality. So I had a scarcity mindset. You know, that was a sign of it. And I had to learn to get rid of that. And the second thing was this, you know, miseducation. I was miseducated. I was learning how to, when you come from a scarcity mindset, you learn how to hustle. You know, you learn how to hustle. Hustle to get your money. You know what I mean? Hustle to get your money. I wasn't taught how to invest. And when you come from a scarcity mindset, you're taught how to flip shit. Flip. And that shit fucked me up, man. It really fucked me up. So I'm giving y'all all these signs so y'all can, you know, change all this shit. You know what I mean? So the next thing is this. The next thing is this, futurism syndrome. So futurism syndrome is basically where you are coming from a place of wishing and hoping. So futurism syndrome would be like, well, man, I can't wait two years from now, man, things should be a whole lot better. But you're not doing anything in your present time to make your future easier. You're doing nothing. You're not learning a new skill. You're not adding any new value to yourself that can make sure or ensure that your future will be a lot better for you financially. That's futurism syndrome. You cannot pray away, and I want y'all to see this. You cannot pray away an unhealthy financial diet. So an unhealthy financial diet would be the fact that you only have $500 to your name. You know what I mean? You can't pray that shit away. I know there's different types of people in this world. There's gamblers and investors. Gamblers are people who generally come from a place of, I'm just going to put it in God's hands, and one day, if God blesses me with money, rather than realize, no, God gave me free will as an investor to try to accumulate the knowledge I need to get to build compound interest, so that in a couple of years I won't be coming from a scarce place. You get what I'm saying? So futurism syndrome. If you have that, you need to break it. Hustling harder, not smarter. Now, when you come from a scarcity mindset, you're gonna hustle. You're taught how to hustle. You taught how to hustle. You know how to hustle. I knew how to hustle. That's what I was taught, how to make money. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But the problem is with hustling is you're gonna burn yourself. You're gonna wear yourself ragged hustling. You can't build a real business as a hustler. See, a hustler is someone, like I said before, you come from a scarcity mindset. So you think about flipping. And I have this shit happen all the time. I sell ATM and vending locations as a side hustle. And I'll get people, they'll buy a location from me for like $3K. And they'll hit me a month later and they'll be like, well, damn, I only made $600 this month. I need a refund. And I'm like, do you not see that's a good investment? You invested $3K on a machine and a location with over 120 employees. You're making money. You're making $600 a month. You will be able to pay off your return of investment in less than 4 months? When you come from a scarcity mindset, you're used to flipping shit. Because, when we come from the hood, we see the D-boy. How he could put $1,000 into some shit and reap back $1,700, $2,000-$3,000. So we think that business is supposed to be like that. And when you bring that hustling mindset in the business, you're gonna fuck yourself. So, the hustling harder, not smarter shit, not a good idea. Number 5, relying on one source of income. This is the most dangerous shit that you can do. Relying on one source of income. Relying on one source of income will fuck you. I'm telling you. Relying on one source of income will fuck you. I learned this from working in music. When I worked in music, I had years where I'd make $150, $225, but your money comes in spurts. It's not like a job where you're getting paid every 2 weeks. So I'd have a quarter where I'd make 60, 70, and then I'd have a month where I'd make nothing. And relying on one source of income is like playing Russian roulette by yourself with a full clip. You're not going to win. The gun's going to win. So have more than one source. If you are working a job, come option trade with us on circa84.com. Circa84.com. Come tap in with us. We teach option trading. We teach a bunch of different other hustles too. Anyways, so relying on one source of income, even if you have a job, option trading, I always talk about, it's a good thing to have because you can literally get started with $500 to $1,000 and be option trading in the stock market. And, if you put in a couple of hours a week, you can make some good money. So we teach all that in my Discord. So tap in. Number 6, not expanding. So when you come from a hustler's mindset, you're not really taught how to expand. You can't expand. You can't expand when you come from a hustler's mindset because you're coming from a scarcity mindset, so you're expecting to do everything on your own. You want to do everything on your own. And that leads into number 7. This is the last one. Number 7, solopreneur. no staff. So if you are a hustler, you come from a scarcity mindset, right? You are miseducated. You have futurism syndrome. You're hoping and praying. You're taught how to hustle hard, but not smart. You rely on that one source of income. You can't expand, and you're a solopreneur with no staff. See, there's a difference between owning a business. There's a big difference between owning a business and working in your business. A lot of you have high-paying jobs. You create a high-paying job for yourself that you call a business, but it's not, because you're the only employee. So you created a high-paying job for yourself. And you come from the scarcity mindset where you don't want to hire other people because you don't trust people. I understand. When I worked in music, you're going to hit a glass ceiling. Trust me. When I worked in music, I did this. I was like, you know what? I don't want to hire nobody else. I'm just going to do this on my own. And I started to make good money, but I could have made a lot more money had I delegated, but I didn't delegate. So coming from a scarcity mindset, you'll be a solopreneur, you have no staff. And I'm going to tell you this, learning how to delegate is how you become wealthy. You can't grow $1 million business by yourself. You got to have some help. Somebody got to help you. You know, maybe you need to hire a virtual assistant to do appointments for you, or, you know, got to learn to expand. And that's what I did with Pacific Vending in the last year. I have 5 people that work for me. The first year I did it by myself. I needed a proof of concept to see if it was worth me incorporating it. And which I did. I incorporated under my holding company, Duckworth Robinson LLC. So it's a DBA under that. And I've incorporated it in the last, we incorporated it, and now we have staff, you know. So you can't scale without hiring and expanding and having new people, because you're only one person, right? But let's go through it. These were the signs of you need to break the scarcity mindset and get a wealth mindset. Number 1, you got a scarcity mindset. You know, you always hoping and praying. Number 2, you're miseducated. Number 3, you have futurism syndrome. Number 4, hustling harder, not smarter. Number 5, you rely on one source of income. Number 6, you're not expanding. Number 7, you're a solopreneur with no staff. And I'm going to tell you this straight up. You ain't no real boss until you start writing checks and paying for other people's lifestyles. You're not. Just because you have a nail tech degree and you do nails, you're not a boss. Just because you have a cleaning service and you're the only person that cleans, you're not a businessman. You're not. Until you can delegate and say, you know what, I want to expand. You take your nail tech degree and you go get a space. You bring 3 girls in and they start doing nails for you, and now you're getting booth rent. That's boss shit.